Well, that sucked. Oh man. Hello? It looks like it's lagging again. Uh, it doesn't look good on my end. It's not? Oh. Well, that was fun. Dude, I was ruining my ladybug story. Like, the fuck? So wait, is it like the same stream? Like, are you guys like, did you just refresh or did you have to like go to a whole new thing? Dude, that sucks. Oh well. I'm not like sad about it. Whoops. Goodbye, stream. Well, yeah, so what happened? It's a new thing. Oh. Oh well. Oh no, I lost my 8 viewers. Ah. This is why I'm glad I don't take streaming seriously. Oh cool. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. We're already at 4 likes for this brand new stream. You want to play Quest? Dude, play Quest. Oh man, am I gonna like... I hope that doesn't go public. Ew. I'm gonna... Ew, it's public. That's going private. I don't want a stream showing up. Alright, let's check the stream on my phone. Oh, I got ads on my own stream. What the fuck is this? Disgraceful. It's always weird, like, I'll check the stream on my phone. Yeah, Raven, we back. I don't know what the hell happened, but it's a whole new stream. I'm having a blast talking about my ladybug story. And it's like, dude, YouTube said, you know what, fuck you. I don't even know what happened. It was like Elgato. It was like, YouTube was like, please reconnect your streaming software, otherwise the stream's gonna end now. And I'm like, okay. Whatever. You suck. I'm trying to talk about a man getting upset at me over ladybugs. And YouTube said, what if you did literally anything else? And just not do that. Man, YouTube's mean sometimes. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's like, I guess you can't talk about ladybugs. You know what, I'll talk about bumblebees. I hope I get banned. No, wait, no, YouTube, please, 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 YouTube. I've almost made money off this platform. Don't ban me now. Danny, you threw some laundry during the intermission. Thanks, dude. Oh, why'd that look shiny to me? YouTube has a strict anti-ladybug policy. Yeah, YouTube chose violence. I'm about to choose violence right now and pop. Hit it. About to look up on YouTube, can you hit YouTube? The answer is probably. The bumblebee ban. If I got banned from YouTube, that'd just be the dumbest thing ever. Like, I'm literally a shiny hunting channel with like 1,000 subs and like I get like a couple hundred views per video. Like, dude, what are you gonna gain by banning me? Like, I'm chilling. I'm hurting nobody. Well, I guess I said I was gonna hit YouTube, so like I guess that's considered a threat. I'm just trying to find Pokemon. You're raving them. That emoji combo always cracks me up. Pale brought it out last night. I was like ragging on him because obviously I'm single hunting. I was like, this is how you hunt. He's like, teach me how to single hunt with those emojis. And I just fucking died. Shoutouts to YouTube where we have to use emojis because their emotes suck. One of these days I will go on Twitch so we can all use mod check and wicked in a Wadi stream, and then I can make my own emotes, and then I can be a Twitch TV streamer, and so that way we can give more money to Mr. Bezos. I don't know why I don't do Twitch. I guess I just like having everything on YouTube. But I guess I could do Twitch. I don't see a difference. I feel like there's less, at least I find, there's way less delay with chat on Twitch. Or I mean, maybe that's just dependent on the streamers I watch, because like the only, or maybe it's my personal settings, because I know it probably feels, I don't know how long it feels like it takes for me to read you guys' messages, because I usually read them the second they pop up, unless I'm going on a tangent. But I find on Twitch that like the second you have sent a message, like it is read like with no delay. Yeah, dude, all the frogs. And what's going on, Gospel? Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been like almost a year. Yeah, Twitch definitely has more interaction. But like YouTube's where I got everything going on. Cause like I go on Twitch, I gotta get like 50 followers, then I gotta like get affiliate, then I gotta make my own sub badges. I don't know how to do that. But like I guess yeah, you gain more from like wanting to sub to people. Like you get emotes and stuff, and here I'm like, hey guys, here's super chats. You could send me a fucking sticker or whatever it is, or send a message, or pay for my groceries, please. Or just put a fat dono goal. Oh, that's the thing I don't like about streaming on YouTube is I don't have dono wall. I love that emote. Yo, wait, Raven, are you gonna stream that next? Are you gonna be doing Zangoose and Viper? Please. Please do that. Dude, I love watching you hunt Absol, but man, it sucked just seeing you having to walk back and forth in the slow-ass grass with a rappel on. Please do Zangoose and Viper. That'd be so cool. And then you can just get shit tons of like C-Dots and Lotads and Swabblers. Or you could be like me and get them first phase, because I'm just cool. And I get Zangoose first phase 19%. Just because that Ruby file decided to be the best thing in the world to me. Which is why I have foolishly decided to, because yeah, you weren't here last night, I have started, because I talked to Steve about it a week ago? Last week? I think it was last week. A week and a half ago. About roamers in Gen 3. And so just because that file was so damn lucky, it's got all the Ruby version exclusives, I'm just trying to push my luck for one final hunt, and I'm going to attempt Latios. You did 1,000 random encounters earlier. What? Yeah, did you get White Flute, Illuminate, no Repel Trick, the bike? Sheesh, man. That's what more could you ask for? And like the Repel Trick for those, it's not the worst Repel Trick in the world, but you just get bombarded with Swablu, and like it brings it up from 19% to 25%, and 25%. Like I know 6% doesn't seem too much of a difference. But getting rid of like C dots and Lotad sounds nice, but honestly, just doing no repel trick, it's blessed. And I mean, if you get a couple Swablu's, then cool. Swablu's awesome. I know Johnny Hunter Sand Slash Mark. He tweeted a couple like he got like 2 Swablu's like at once. Like he got one like 30, 40 encounters after his first Swablu. He got a couple Swablu's. I know he's going for Zangoose as well. Yeah, dude. Imagine like okay, so I just kind of did like I talked to Steve about it and I started doing it a little bit for fun. I don't know if I'll commit to it because I really haven't been big into hunting at the moment. Like I genuinely have, like I've been doing Deoxys a little bit. Like I've just been doing random hunts out of the blue for like no rhyme or reason. But it's genuinely really fun. Like when you learn the method, it's actually so easy. And I can get like 30 in an hour, which is how much I would get triple hunting the beasts. And it's just the beasts are mindless, but when they take 40 minutes, it just drives you insane. Whereas with this method, like even though it's more input, I genuinely find the method really fun and enjoyable to do, and like you'll spend no more than 5 minutes on a reset. It's so nice. It's like genuinely like at first like because I never knew about any methods for Gen 3 Eon Duo. I would say like I would definitely recommend someone attempt it. Like the method is not hard at all. Like it's very straight. You're literally pretty much just going to Route 118 because like when you start off the bat, there's already a 10% chance of it being at Route 118 when you teleport to Marvel and go to Route 118. Then if it's not, if it's on one of the other Marvel routes, then you just bike to that route. Or if it's not any of them, you just keep going in the bike shop and randomizing it. Like it's so simple. Like I used to think that was probably one of the like I'm like, oh my god, this is like the most difficult roamer ever. But no, I think now probably the most difficult roamers I would say the Gen 3 beasts. Gen 2 is definitely up there. But at the same time, like it depends on how you look at it because there's so many methods for Gen 2 now. Like if you're like targeting a specific one, like it's still because I know obviously Raven, you're doing the Gen 2 Raikou. But I would say Gen 3 beasts are probably, and by difficult I don't mean like nothing's hard about running back and forth, but just like the hardest to track down because the only real method gets you only like 10, 11 an hour, and that's not really that great. So I would say those are probably the most difficult. Nelson, you want to hunt Celebi? Did you see Raven Celebi? Oh yeah, Raven, congrats on Celebi, dude. I know I like liked and retweeted and I watched the video, but I have not said congrats. Yeah, Getty, you can get Gen 2 roamers pretty quick. Yeah, Shiny Raikou looks so good in Gen 2. It's almost been exactly a year since my Shiny Raikou. I can't believe it. I know the exact time and everything. I got it like Friday, May 15th. It was like 1 in the afternoon. I remember it so well. I had just finished my semester last year, and I was laying in bed in the dark. I just started watching Avatar. I think literally, yeah, I put the first episode on, and I was just watching it in bed. And then I was like, it was like one something. I was like, I want to get started on roamers. I'm like, I want to, because I'd just been grinding. I was like, I want to do some roamers today. I got out of bed, put Avatar, put it on my laptop, put it on my desk. Literally, the first Raikou of the day was shiny. Like, I can't believe it's already been a year since that. That's so crazy. That, because like I saw it coming across, and I didn't even really process it. I just didn't see any purple, and I was just kind of confused. Like, I thought it was glare or something, and then I realized what the fuck had just happened. And then I had my most embarrassing reaction ever. But I can't believe it's already been a year since that. I've done about 1,000 for Suicune, but as I've said many times, these past couple months, I've just... It's not even like I don't like hunting anymore. It's kind of been more personal reasons as to why I haven't hunted. And like what, just like things I've associated hunting with this past year. It's what's made it difficult for me to hunt these past couple months. But I still would like to get all the Gen 3 beasts. I've had about 1,000 for Suicune. I just don't know how seriously I'll pick it up again. Because when I do hunt now, like I want to find shinies. I don't know how much time I'm going to invest into difficult hunts. And also like I'm finishing up school now, and so like when I have like a full-time job and I'm like in the real world, I don't know how much time I'm gonna have, which is why I wanted to try and grind them out like this past year, because I'm like, all right, I'm literally never gonna have this much free time again in the world, let's grind the roamers. But I was like, wait, I'm like, I should be doing something more productive with my free time. So I did. Yeah, dude, Raven, that was the craziest rush. Like, I just got a feeling. Like, I was just chilling in bed watching Avatar. I'm like, dude, I want to start roamers for the day. Because I'd been trying to do like 100 a day minimum, which would take me like 3-4 hours, and it was like 1 in the afternoon. And then it was so crazy. And the best part was I had literally just ordered my capture card the day before. And so it was just perfect time. And like, on top of that, just the stars aligned. Like a week before that, my girlfriend at the time, she got me a Raikou plush, like as a complete surprise, as a gift. Like, because I was hunting all of them. So she got me the Raikou plush. She's like, like, this is the one you want to get. You're going to get this one. Exactly a week later, it arrived. I got Raikou, and then the day before I got Raikou, capture cards came back in stock, so I was able to get it good quality. Like everything just happened. Like that hunt literally could have gone on for like another 10 months, and it just all happened right then. And yo, Peter got Dragonair. That's really cool. Dragonair is so nice. I'm trying to get a Dynamax Adventure shiny one of these days. That's never gonna happen though. I would just get my shinies in my old games. But yeah. It would be really nice, and it'd feel really cool to get all the Gen 3 beasts. But we'll see. We'll see how life goes on. If I get busy, if I'll continue to have the time to hunt, how much effort I put in hunting. Because these past couple months, like I said, I've just been going through a lot these past couple months. And I mean, the only reason like I'm hunting this right now is because I'm streaming it. Like I can do it on stream. But like I'm at a point where like just right now I'm going through a period where I really just need to keep myself busy and occupied. And genuinely, I used to find hunting so just like mindless and relaxing and enjoyable. And like I'd set goals for encounters I want to do in a day. But seriously, when I just hunt at my desk, like I can't sit still for like more than 30-40 minutes. Like I just get in my own head, and like it's not relaxing anymore now. I just think too much. I'm like, dude, I'm not chilling. I'm like, I need to stop hunting. But on stream, it's cool because I get people to talk to, and I can when I have people to talk to, I can talk for ages. I can. I'm genuinely a very quiet person. Like I don't speak up much, but when it streams, like when I need to make conversation, dude, I can talk. I can talk out of my ass. Like that's what I'm like for group projects as well. Like I'll go up on a group project, like for a presentation, I can wing the whole thing. Like I just public speaking and stuff. It's just something I'm weirdly good at winging. Same like just when I'm under pressure. Like, dude, one time, like I was going like I got pulled over by a police officer just because I was out driving at night and he just thought that was suspicious. And he just asked me a bunch of questions and stuff, and like I didn't get nervous or stutter or anything. Like it was just like the most straightforward I could speak ever. So I can like speak under pressure. You stun for 6+ hours a day, and now you can do it for more than you can't do it for more than half an hour. Dude, yeah, and like honestly, I think I got too obsessed with hunting. Like I don't care about views really, but I did care. Like I just really loved making videos. It was like, oh, I need to make videos so my channel doesn't die. It was just more of like it was just like a more personal thing. Like I just didn't like my channel being barren for so long, and I would just base my day just because of COVID. Like I wouldn't put time into school. I would like try and see like how I could hunt for at least 6 hours a day. I'd set goals in mind. I just want to hit the numbers, and I just wanted to keep hunting to find shinies just so I could upload. And I just figured, yeah, people hunt more than me. People do this all the time. This is fine. But then I realized like how much it was really affecting me, and I was like, I wasn't worrying about things I should have worried about. Like I'm finishing up school. I was like, oh, I'll worry about getting jobs like next semester. And then I was like, I was not being proactive about a lot of things that I really could have been proactive about, and it wasn't that good. Same, you're generally pretty reserved, but streaming while hunting is such a good duo for real. Yeah, dude, I love it. And Ray, honestly, you genuinely want to like. I don't go to a lot of streams. Like I love hanging out in your streams. You, CPU Blue, Dallas, Steve, and then whenever Matt streams. Like I don't go to a lot of streams, but yeah, I like hanging out in your streams. Don't they have to have a reason to pull me? Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. So what had happened? I was playing football or soccer, whatever you want to call it. Just know I call it football. At a park at night, and like the lights had turned off, and it was like 11, and I was driving home, and he had saw me like pull out of the park, and a lot of people like just would go there and just like sit in the parking lot to smoke marijuana. And so he thought I was doing that, and he pulled me over, and I'm like, he's like, what were you doing there? And I'm like, mate, there's literally a ball, my boots, and a ball pump in my bag. I was dead ass at the field, believe it or not, playing sports. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, sorry, like just people are usually doing suspicious things late at night. And he's like, and the field is usually closed. I'm like, oh, okay, well, the floodlights have gone off. And so I left. Yeah, he pulled me over, and then I just kept chilling. You were hitting half odds every day, and you got 5 full odds shiny ultra beasts in a week. What the heck? And yo, what's going on, Risky Rufflet? I think I saw your message a little bit ago. Well, I mean, I saw it a bit ago, but I've just been going on tangents. But how's it going, dude? Yeah, Danny, like I've been working out and stuff. Like that's what I was like with a job. Like I really used COVID as too much of an excuse just to sit around and do nothing. Like, there was, so almost like every day, like if I hadn't eaten for a while, I'd feel just like really nauseous, and like I just feel groggy and disgusting, and I'd be like, oh, I just need to keep eating more, and I'd just eat more, and like I would never actually feel hunger. I would feel nausea and stuff before I'd feel hunger. And I thought like, oh, I just need to eat more, but it was literally because I was just sitting around doing nothing all day. Now I'm out doing stuff. I can go longer without eating, and I don't even feel the nausea anymore. And I'm like, oh shit, maybe I was just sitting still all the time. And now that I'm like doing stuff, I don't feel like sick or gross anymore, and I would genuinely feel that at least for like a little bit every single day. On top of that, I just use it as an excuse to not get a job, and then when I started working Postmates in March, I'm like, I literally could have been doing this for the past year. I had no reason to not do this. I could have been making money for a year. So, yeah, I seriously just use COVID. Like, I'm kind of upset with myself. I just use it as an excuse to just sit around, and that was really not good. Yeah, no worries, Mitchell. Welcome to it, dude. Alright. Rewatch my Raikou, dude. I don't know if you've left yet, but have a good night, Raven. Thanks for hanging out, dude. And, dude, try to get to sleep. You gotta be up so soon. Have a good night, man. Oh, yeah. I never even got stimulus checks. Because, like, I live with, like, I still live at home, and like I don't have a job, and I'm supported, so I didn't need them. Maybe I qualified for it. I don't think so though. I doubt it. But yeah, I genuinely, well, I was honestly very cautious about COVID. Like, okay, knock on wood. If I got it, I probably would be fine. But what really scared me is just like these weird situations of people having it for like 10 months, and like just perfectly healthy people, like just, they were rare, but I'm like, that could be me. And like I could be fine and fight it off. I'm like, but what if this, like, and I know there's like, I think it can cause like neurological problems. I'm like, what if this just affects me for the rest of my life? And like that just be ass. So like I would only go out to get food and gas. Like I would go out to get lunch some days, or dinners, and I would never go anywhere else, and I would just stay in my room always. And it honestly was not smart. Or I guess when classes started back up in fall, when I had to go on campus, I'd go on campus. But I used COVID, like seriously, I could have been working Postmates for like the past year. Like I've been working it for 2 months. Like I don't like, everyone's wearing masks. You're not in places for that amount of time. You're not really around too many people. You only just run in and run out of restaurants. I'm like, I seriously could have been working for the past year. I'm like, but I just got so absorbed in hunting, and I used the pandemic, and I was like, all right, I'm never gonna have this much time to hunt again in my life. Let's just hunt as much as I can, when I really should have been taking more advantage of it. And I paid the price. I suffered from not doing all that, and whoops. We live with our mistakes. Yeah, Mitchell, that's exactly my situation. You haven't really been concerned about getting it yourself, but throughout the whole pandemic, you've been terrified of giving it to your grandparents. Yeah, exactly. Like, well, I don't interact with people, so I'm not worried about spreading it, but I was like, I know for a fact I could probably beat it. I might even be asymptomatic, but like even asymptomatic people, like, would get long-term effects, or it could affect them like over time. I was like, I don't want that. All right, have a good night, Ara. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming to both streams. NYC got their first cases. The college kids will bring it here, dude. I remember like the first time I heard about it in the US, I remember that day. It was when it was the day sadly when Kobe Bryant died. in in the helicopter crash, and then I remember there's reports um, that the first case in the U.S. had come up in Arizona. I was like, oh snap, that COVID thing is coming to the U.S. And all of a sudden, Arizona got like a couple more cases of COVID. Now it's May 2021, and here we are. It's so weird to just think back. Like I remember talking about it in one of my business communications courses. We're like, fact, like this COVID in China is like it's affecting the economy all around the world because so much manufacturing is done in China. And we're like, China's like shutting down. And we're like, damn, that's crazy. Rip to China. And then they're like, yeah, this virus is about to be Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, Getty. Well, like it happened fast. And like it started like January, but then yeah, then by March, like it was definitely. I remember it was just the weirdest thing, being in class like my last week before spring break, and one of my professors, he's like, they might shut down the school, and we're like, what? Like that's before like any type of lockdown or any like it wasn't even considered a serious threat. They're like, there's this new COVID thing. They're like, they might shut down the school, and I'm like, that sounds so extreme. I go on spring break. They're like, hey, we're extending spring break for a week while we figure this COVID thing out. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I was out playing football with some mates a couple nights later, and then we all got the email from our school, and they're like, we're going virtual learning until April 1st. And we're like, that's cool. And then they're like, we're going online learning for the semester. And I was bummed because I was gonna sign up for like a club team, like a club soccer team for my school, and because I wanted to get involved in it, and they're like, no, canceled. And then we're like, all right, this will all blow over by Easter. No. Damn, there's like 3 cases in America to school shutting down super quick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mitchell, then the next week, like, we literally went on the spring break, and then I was not on campus. The last time I was on campus was March, and then I didn't go back until August, like, over 5 months later. 5, 6 months later. Yeah, Danny, we thought we'd be back so fast. And what's funny is everyone was freaking out in April. And if you just look in comparison to when we were having like 200,000 cases a day in like November, like people just stopped fucking caring. Like we were getting like a couple thousand cases a day, or like a couple, like in Virginia we were getting like a couple hundred, and people were like, oh my god, freaking out. And now they're like, oh, we just got 50,000 cases a day. I don't know, I didn't fucking get it. Cool, I'm gonna go to the gym now, get Starbucks. That's how that went. And now here we are. Yeah. I honestly though, I had a really good 2020. 2020 was, despite the pandemic, was one of the best years I ever had. A lot of good came to me in 2020. Stuff I wish I could have held on to this year. But yes, like it sounds weird because I know that I don't feel bad saying it, because I know 2020 was rough for a lot of people, but it was actually one of the best years of my life. So I'm glad I feel fortunate that I was able to make the best out of a bad situation. Yeah, Mitchell, some people just didn't take it serious. Some people still don't take it serious. Yeah, because I remember like, because then I drove cross country like towards in like August, late July, early August, and I was going to Tennessee because I stopped. My stops were Tennessee and New Mexico. Like those were the two nights I stayed in hotels. And I was so terrified to stay in Tennessee because the Yeehaw states scared the least. And I stayed around Memphis, and I was so terrified of being in a hotel. Like I'm like, oh my god, what if someone here has had COVID? Like I was so paranoid. Dude, looking back, I was fine, and like it was nothing compared to how worse it got from since then. And then New Mexico, I didn't care. Like where I stayed in, well, New Mexico, dude, New Mexico's like all desert except for like Albuquerque and Santa Fe. So I just like stayed in some random ass small town in like eastern New Mexico, and they had only had like 27 cases in like the past month. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine here. But going to Memphis, I was like, eesh. Yeah, Shino and Getty, you both had good 2020s. Kind of doing shit right now. Like, you're doing stuff, or like you're feeling shit because. Yeah, me too. I 2021 has not been my year. It has been incredibly difficult. Today was honestly really tough for me. Like some days are harder than others, and today was there's just some days I'm in my head more than others, and today was one of those days. So I'm really happy to be streaming. Mitchell, my car didn't make it cross country. So I literally got it serviced, checked everything, like everything I possibly could have done to it before I made this trip, because it was going to be 5,000 miles in total. It's like 2,300 miles there, 2,300 miles back. Then obviously I was going to drive in Phoenix when I was there. And I got all the way back to, oh, I talked about it last night. I got back to Jackson, Tennessee. So I'm still like 11 hours from home. My transmission was shot. I had to get a whole new transmission. Like one of the most expensive things you can get done to a car. If not the most. I don't know cars. But it was so much money. And on top of that, I had to stay in Tennessee for like an extra 2 days. So like the original trip, like going there, like I left my place and got to Tennessee day 1. Then I left Tennessee, got to New Mexico day 2. Then I left New Mexico, got to Phoenix day 3. And so it's just 3 days. Coming back, I left on the Sunday, and I didn't get back till the Friday. It took me like 5 days. So yeah, my car didn't make it cross country. Yeah, Getty, not feeling amazing, like, dude, it's shit is tough sometimes. I mean, I'm not gonna make you talk about problems and personal stuff like in a stream full of people, but I hope you're doing okay. It's nice talking to you again, dude. I know how things went down last year. Was just kind of weird. Like I felt bad, but I hope you're doing all right, man. Yeah, Mitchell, it was my transmission. It was terrible. It sucked. I had no idea how much a transmission cost, and then they gave me the bill, and the dude was like, now, this will probably hurt. And I was like, oh my god. I was so close to just scrapping my car on the spot and then just flying home. I could have flown home and back like 4 times to put into perspective. Like, and it would have cost less. Yo, how's it going, Consort? Welcome to it. Doing alright? Yeah, I get it, yeah. Interesting. I was like, oh, okay. I felt really bad about that, but like, you be respectful to the people important to you. So, yeah. Hope you're doing good, Getty. Well, I mean, it sounds like you're not, but like, I hope things are all right. Like, sometimes you just gotta go through garbage. Like, I've been like 2019 was a dude. 2019 was a terrible year for me, but the very end of it was amazing, and then 2020 turned out to be the best year of my life. So maybe all my odd years are just supposed to suck, and my even years are supposed to be good. If that's gonna be the case, that's gonna be really annoying to deal with in life. Like good year, bad year, good year, bad year. I'd rather be consistent for a little bit, or I'd rather it be just like okay, and then I just have like small bad moments that I can tolerate. What kind of car do I have? I have a Mitsubishi Mirage. It is a tiny ass, pathetic little car, and the sole reason I bought it is because it's my very first car. I bought it just because for gas mileage. Like when I bought my car, I'm like, I don't want to spend a lot on gas. And it gets like 44 miles per gallon, and it cost me like, well, when gas prices were regular, they're kind of expensive now. It cost me like no more than like $15 to fill up, and I could get like 400 miles out of it. That was the sole reason I bought that car. Like I literally just looked for a car with the best gas mileage. And so like I fill my car up for like almost always less than $20, and everyone else I know fills it up between like 30, 40 something. Other than that, besides gas mileage, it's literally just a car to get me from point A to point B. Like I was not looking for any fancy features when buying my first car. I'm like, dude, I don't want to spend money on gas. That's all I care about. And then boom, I ruined my transmission. Yeah. The only it's not bad, but I remember one time I was looking it up. I was like, I forget. I was just looking up Mitsubishi Mirage, and like the very first question that came up, and like Google was like, is the Mitsubishi Mirage really that bad? I'm like, oh man. It's a tiny car, but like I don't have a family or kids. Like I'm chilling. Like as long as I don't spend a lot on gas, dude. I love my car. I love it so much. I don't really carry a lot of shit around. I literally just need to get places and not spend money on my gas. That's the thing. That's why I love it's so good for doing Postmates and stuff because like obviously I'm driving a lot. And so like if you have a car that's not good on gas mileage and you do food delivery, you're gonna pay a lot in gas, but like what it cost me like maybe $20 to fill up, so I only need to do like a couple deliveries and then boom, I've made back a tank of gas. Spending around 50? What state do you live in? Like I don't mean that in a weird way, but I know gas prices vary by state. I know, or even by area. So I'm in like Northern Virginia, so I'm like right outside of DC. So right now it's about like 270, 280-ish where I live. I know I have a friend in California. I think dude, she's paying like well over $3 for gas. Yeah, exactly, Mitchell. You got to take care of it and stuff. Getty, where'd you see me? Where'd you see my doppelganger? Nelson, it's $4. Wait, no, yeah, my friend. Wait, where? You don't have to be specific. Where in California are you? I know you're. I think you're in California. Cause my friend, she's in like an area called Glendora, which is like Southern California. Dude, you're in West Virginia? Dang, that's not far from me. Not too many people. You don't know too many people from West Virginia. Damn, I didn't. $50. Is gas expensive there, or does your car just take a lot of gas? Getty, I was at a shoe store today. Neat. You're in Middle Cali? Oh, okay. I don't know if it depends that much in the state. Because I know like it does vary by state, but also I feel like just your location as well affects it. Connecticut be thriving. Dude, I literally would like cross like go to Maryland, which is like 10 minutes away. A wealthy ass like town. And it's like instantly like $1 more for gas. Just under 3. Okay, that's like it's getting there for us. It's like we saw like some 290s today. Okay, but what's blessed? Oh my god. So we get like points from this grocery store we go to, and dude, my mom loves to cook, so she'll go to the store like every day to buy ingredients for whatever she's gonna make. And you can rack up like a certain amount of points, and like you can get up to $1 off per gallon when you fill up. So I can get gas even now for like 170, but like during the pandemic, I remember before my cross country trip, I filled up for like 80 cents a gallon because it was like 180. Gas prices tanked, and I was getting gas for literally 80 cents. It cost me like $6 to fill up my car. It was the best thing ever. That was a joy. I loved like last year gas prices. Like even without the saving $1, it'd be less than $2. And like I have like a 9-gallon tank, so it'd be dirt cheap for me to fill up. Okay, concert so just takes up a lot of gas. Gotcha. Yeah, but don't sleep on grocery store points for gas. Don't you dare. Yo, Getty. Wait, Cane's is in Chicago? I didn't know it was up there in the Midwest. Chillin'. I'm glad you upped it to 8 out of 10 though. Wait, China, are you visiting in Connecticut right now? But yeah, Getty, 80 cents was 80 cents was awesome. Okay, yeah, I didn't know you had Cane's up there. Cane's is my favorite of all time. I love Cane's. I'm sad because I probably won't go to a place that has it for, or an area that has it for a while. I don't see myself ever going somewhere that has it for a little bit. Maybe someday. You got a million Subways. Dude, I haven't been to Subway for a while. China, I swear Connecticut's like expensive. You guys are going to New York, so like what's your situation? Do you guys like get to see each other a lot? Like do you go back and forth between like you stay at each other's houses, or I'm like, okay, this is a personal question, you don't have to tell me. But yeah, do you guys get to see each other quite a bit? Nelson, I've never used Costco gas, so I wouldn't know. There's 5 Canes in Illinois. Dude, I remember I was craving, because when I lived in Canada, like, they don't have IHOP. There's, like, very little IHOPs in Canada. I think there's, like, 10 or something like that, and they're, like, near the border. I'm like, dude, I want to find an IHOP. Chill. You see each other about every 3 weeks, and you stay together. Oh, that's so nice. Dude, I'm so jealous of that. I really wish, like, I could have had a type of long distance. Like, I seriously have no problem doing distance, but, like, I feel like that's a really decent amount, like, only a few hours, and, like, you get a good amount of time, like, apart and together. That's awesome. IHOP is awful. I haven't been to IHOP for like a couple of years now. Dude, I love pancakes. IHOP, I liked it. Dude, I just love getting big ass pancakes. Like you can't go wrong. Like what's better than big ass pancakes? Not much, I'll tell you that. You like hearing what grocery stores people shop at because it feels like it's different. Yeah, it's very different here. This is a very I don't know what region you call it, but like the states is like Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, that area of the East Coast. The main grocery store, like what we go to personally, is Harris Teeter. There's also ones like Safeway and Giant. I know when I was in Arizona, the main one out there is a place called Fry's. I think that was the only one that comes to mind. I know Florida has Publix. Publix is expanding a little bit. I know there's some in like North Carolina. I don't know any other areas. Waffles are better. I prefer pancakes. What is Jewel Osco? Oh, you guys are gonna stay at the campground? You guys are gonna have such a fun summer. Ugh. I wish I could have done more like in-person things. Distance. I genuinely don't mind it. I can get through distance. I really can. Like I've done it quite a lot. But it's so great when you get to be with the person. Northeast has Wegmans. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, Mitchell, going to different areas. It's definitely like culture shock. It's the grocery store that everyone in Illinois goes to. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Hello, Drago man. At least northern Illinois. Well, that's like the only part of Illinois that matters, right? Like just the Chicago area. I have not really a friend. Well, a dude I worked on a group project with. I got to talking to him a little bit, like a little bit. He was a cool dude. He said he was planning to move to like Illinois. Yeah, Danny, it's a weird adjustment. Like, oh, it was the saddest and like bizarrest thing. Like, cause we were far distance, so it's just like the weirdest thing when you'd get so used to being with them, and then like you go back on call and you're like, I hate this. I don't want to do this. At least after we saw each other for the first time, going back on call was so upsetting. And we're like, you're not going to get used to this, but then you get used to it. And then eventually, hopefully, you get to close the gap. The rest is just corn. Yeah, that's like all the Midwest. Dude, I drove through Oklahoma. Holy shit, that's like if anyone's been to Oklahoma or is from there, I'm sorry. It's my least favorite state. I had the worst. It's so boring. There's nothing there. Like Southwest states, they're flat, but the desert, like biome and stuff, is really cool and pretty to look at. Like Oklahoma is literally just flat, like grass. Like there's not even hills or like mountains or any type of landscape. It sucked. I hated it so much. It was so hot. It was so boring. I was in it for like. Dude, I was in Oklahoma for so long. It is my least favorite state. Oklahoma has nothing to offer. It really doesn't. Seriously, within like 3 miles or like 3 minutes of crossing the border to Oklahoma for the first time, I almost got run off the road by some like dickheads with like big ATVs like behind them, like they were going off-roading or something. And then also one of them like chucked like a Red Bull can, an empty Red Bull can out of their window, and like it flew under my car. And like I'm like, okay, thanks. And then when I went through Oklahoma City on the way back, something else happened. I don't remember, but it was terrible. I was also just like disgustingly hot. I really like stopping at rest stops and stuff. Like not like gas stations, like there's like proper rest stops. There's no rest stops. At least along the interstate I went in Oklahoma, there's literally none. Dude, I just I hated it both ways. Oklahoma sucks. I could go off for a little bit about how much I despise Oklahoma. And I've always wanted to go there because I'm like, dude, Oklahoma seems alright. It's not. It was because the states I went through Virginia, which is nothing new. I drive through Virginia all the time. I went through all of Tennessee, which is I never really go past Eastern Tennessee. I've been to Nashville like once. So I went all through Tennessee. I went through Arkansas. Arkansas was fine. Like there was at least lush to it, and there was like trees and stuff. Like it wasn't just flat. Oklahoma just became flat and boring. Texas was cool because it's like the start of a desert. New Mexico is when it got really cool because I was really in just a completely different climate, just desert everywhere. It looks so cool. And Arizona is just a gorgeous state. I loved it there. I'd love to go back someday. I don't know what reason I'd have, but I really love being in the Southwest. It's so pretty. It was so just something I'm not used to at all. And it was really cool being there for the first time. Yeah, Mitchell, Oklahoma is depressing. I just had a bad time going through it, dude. I almost got run off the road. Had shit thrown at me. It was hot. It was disgusting. It was flat. It was boring. There was nothing to look at. Like, it was so cool though. Like being in the desert. Because if you're like on the East Coast, you know how it is. Like, there's like, if you go on the interstates on the East Coast, like there's like exits like every couple miles. Like there's an exit every mile. There's towns to everywhere. When you're going through the desert, there's literally nothing to your right or left. Like no side roads, no exits. You just see desert, just rocks and sand for like miles, and it's just so. I found it just so cool, and you literally don't like see cities or any type of civilization for like 50 miles. It was so awesome. I loved it. It was such a just nothing I'd seen before. Because I'm like always on the East Coast. Yeah, Mitchell, like the US is so diverse in terms of climate, and I had never really experienced that. Like I've been to California, like San Francisco, but I'd never been to just complete desert, and I loved it there. I genuinely had such a good time. I loved the scenery. I really could have seen myself living there. If you feel like if you were driving through Oklahoma and you saw a single rain cloud, you'd start panicking because you start, oh yeah, because Oklahoma has tornadoes. West Coast rise up. Dude, Mitchell, okay, so on my way there, I was so close. It was day 3 of the drive, like, and the thing is, that's what got my car. It's literally just constant elevation. Like, it's gradual, but it's constant. Because the East Coast is around, like, a couple 100 feet above sea level. But then, then you're, like, at sea level. But then once you go up, like, through the Rockies, like, you gradually go up to, I think the highest elevation I got up to was 4,000 feet above sea level. And so, like, my tire kept making these sounds because there's just, like, this it's literally just constant, very minimal, but gradual incline, like, the whole time. And it really took a toll on my car. But then once I got to Flagstaff, it was literally just, like, downhill. And it was cool. Going downhill. But yeah, Arizona was awesome. You've already been scared of being in a natural disaster. Yeah, nothing happens in Chicago, dude. Like, you don't get hurricanes, you don't get tornadoes, you don't get earthquakes, you don't get tsunamis. Yo, what's going on, Mizor? How's it going, dude? See you. You started. You got a PC. You started streaming. I see you around on Twitter and stuff. How's it going, dude? Hope you're doing alright. What are we talking about? We're talking about road trips and places, specifically Arizona and stuff. Random shit, but hope you're doing alright, man. Been a while since I've streamed. Hey, yo, Misery as well. What's going on, dude? Welcome in, guys. I see you around, Mr. Lucky Power. That's the thing. I'm not active in too many streams, and like I'm not the most interactive on Twitter, but you know, you see stuff. What's going on, guys? The higher you go, the thinner the air gets, and the less combustion your engine can get. Oh, I don't know anything about cars. All I know is when I was driving to Arizona, like it took a toll on my car. Yeah, dude, of course I remember you. I remember back when you went by Arctazult. You're like one of the first few people coming to my streams. But yeah, you've been putting in the grind. Glad to see me back. Dude, I'm just trying to keep busy. I'm only streaming Gen 8 because I still don't have a setup to stream from my capture cards. Like, because I have to use a cheap ass laptop to record on a capture card, but I can use my Mac with an Elgato. So I'm just doing Gen 8. I really haven't hunted for the past couple months. But I'm just doing this because I'm done with my semester. And I want to keep busy, and I like streaming because I like the interaction. So I'm just doing a random ass hunt. Like I haven't played Gen 8 in months. Doc Lee. Dude, yeah, that's what you're known for. Dude, Getty, like that road trip. So what? I drove all the way to Arizona. That took me, I think it was like 35 hours in total. I think day one I did like 10, 11 hours. Day two I did like, no, day one I did like maybe like 11, 12. Day two I did like 11, 12, maybe 13. And then like day three was like, felt like a short 8, 9 hours. It was alright. I didn't mind it. It was cool. It was an experience, and like I love being able to tell that story. Like driving cross country is cool as hell. You have a million hobbies, and cars are one of them. I have two hobbies: football or soccer, whatever you want to call it, and shiny hunting. What's up with me? I'm shiny hunting. Not much. Finished school. Big ass bug flying around. Streaming, chilling, doing whatever. Doing alright. Oh wait, I got work tomorrow. You. Yeah, I'm doing good. Hope everyone here is doing alright, having a nice Saturday. You still have your clay shot? Oh yeah! I remember you said you were gonna make that like a year ago. I forgot about that. Mr. Klops. I can't believe I haven't streamed in 10 months. Been a while. But to be fair, why would I want to hunt Gen 8? I genuinely just picked this hunt up because I'm like, dude, I want to stream. I don't know what the fuck I can stream. Oh, I wanted to hunt one of the new Regis. Let's do that. So if this takes like a couple hundred, then I guess I'm done streaming. I'll have to figure other shit out. One of these days, I'll figure out a cap card setup. I feel like the laptop, even though it's like a cheap ass $200 laptop, could handle streaming. The problem is like the headphone jack. Like obviously my audio sounds fine, I hope, using this headset. But when I use it on that laptop, it sounds all distorted and ugly and terrible. And I wouldn't want to sound like that. I do have a filter, but I use it for my cap card. So maybe I just have to rely on the game audio to be picked up by my speaking mic. and just put my headphone. Maybe I'll you know, I should at least attempt it. I haven't even attempted streaming from my capture card. But it'd make me want to stream a lot more because I genuinely don't even play Sword and Shield unless I'm streaming. Bro, Gen 8 Regis are toxic, dude. I wanted to do all of them. I wanted to do all 6. Then I did like 2,000 for Regirock back in October, and then I just stopped. And then I was like, dude, I don't want to have to hunt all the Regis. Like, I'd rather hunt these in Gen 3 and 4. I've already hunted them in Gen 3, and I think I might want to do it again. I'm like, I don't want to hunt them in Gen 8. So I'm like, I'll just catch them all. I'm like, I at least want to hunt the new ones. And I like Regidrago more, so I'm doing this, dude. Can my laptop not handle? Dude, I don't know. Maybe. Like I said, it's a $200, like, it's dirt cheap. Like, it is it does the bare minimum. It can at least record. Well, I guess if it could record, it could probably stream. I don't know. I would just need to. I'll try and put my headset in to like the little filter I have to see if it makes much of a difference. Because it puts it into USB, so maybe that would make it a little bit better. But then yeah, I would just need but that filters how I record the DS audio, so I just have to hope that just like my regular mic picks up the DS audio. There's supposed to be audio? What you mean? Oh, right now? Am I talking? You got Regice in day 1 of hunting in Ruby and never went back for the others? I got Regirock, failed it, got it back. Well, I got Registeel. That's one of the main reasons why I kind of want to hunt them all again, because I got Registeel, like that was the last thing I hunted before I started recording my hunts. And so I have Regirock and Regice live, but I don't have Registeel, and I'm like, do I just want to hunt a second Registeel just to record it? And I'm like, dude, if I'm gonna have 2 shiny Registeel, I might as well have 2 shinies of all of them, and they're so fast. And I have like so many Hoenn games, I could hunt all of them a bunch of times. I could seriously quad hunt all of them and get it done easy. Like I don't care. And just hopefully not fail them. Might need a new laptop for work. The only reason I'd get a new laptop is if this one just breaks. Like I have no reason to I have no reason to replace it until it goes to shit. This is like 4 years old now. Dude, I just realized my Mac's already almost 4 years old. I got it like September 2017 and it still works just fine. Ooh, Danny, you in trouble? You failed Deoxys? Oh no. Dude, you gotta go back. You can do it. Failing sucks. Weirdly enough, every fail, I've just been incredibly motivated to get it back. I failed Regirock after 592, and then I did like 15,000 resets in about a week, or a week and a half, and I got it. I failed Mudkip. I went so hard. I did like and I literally got it like 2 days later. Like, I got lucky, but at the same time, I put in a lot of resets. And then I didn't fail a Rayquaza, but the recording corrupted, and I really wanted to upload a Rayquaza. So I got a shiny Rayquaza after like 1400. The recording corrupted. Then I literally did like 5,000 resets the next day, hunted for like 10 hours, and got a second one. So all my fails I've redeemed incredibly quickly. Dude, I remember being so hyped for Gen 8. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I still love Gen 8. I don't really go back to it a lot because there's not much to do. But Gen 8 was so good. I was genuinely excited for all of 2019 for Gen 8. And when it released, I was so hyped. When I started my dream team, I was so hyped. Like, I got so much joy and fulfillment from Gen 8. That's like when I started, like I started streaming. I met lots of cool people through streaming. My channel really started to take off because I unintentionally got like the first shiny Galarian Corsola, and that shit just smacked the algorithm. Like if you see all my videos, they have like views in like the hundreds and low thousands, and then Corsola has like 80,000. So Gen 8 was so kind to me. I had so much. I seriously love almost every single design in Gen 8 except for Indeedee and Greedent. I just have plenty of good things to say about Gen 8. Damn, Mitchell, I hope you get it back soon, dude. Fails are rough, but you gotta be determined to get it back. You need a new laptop to play Minecraft for work? Wait, what? Wait, is that a joke? You're being serious. You gotta play Minecraft for work. That'd be awesome. Gen 8 is way better than you thought it would be. I love Gen 8. It got so much shit for the national decks, and yeah, it does get boring after a while. Like I said, I'm literally only doing this because this is the only way I can stream. If I could stream any other game, I would. But it's weird. It's already at a point where like it's almost nostalgic for me. Like I remember getting it day one. I remember streaming it. I had so much fun streaming. I met incredible people through streaming it. Like Gen 8, weirdly enough, indirectly just did a lot for me. Like helped kickstart things, other things that happen, like with streaming. And just other things, and just the people it brought into my life. So Gen 8 is always gonna have like a special place for me. I could care less about the national decks. I was so excited. I was like, dude, I don't want to use a single Pokemon that's not Gen 8. I want to use all the new ones. I don't give a damn if I can't bring Skiploom into this game. Who gives a shit? Dude, fuck Skiploom. I'm trying to play with Dragovish. Like I did not care about the national decks. Like I can't bring in Venonat or whatever. I'm like, damn, go play Sun and Moon. I don't know. Don't say you're gonna kill Masuda over it. All your Gen 3 vids have like 30 views, but Regidrago has 4K. Dude, yeah, popular stuff goes on. It goes off. Grimmsnarl may be the only one you don't like. I think he's cool. I think he could be better. But I don't think he's terrible. I think he's pretty cool. You're gonna have to run D&D games, a Minecraft server, and Pokemon tournaments for an online summer camp. Oh, cool. Dude, that sounds awesome. That sounds pretty fun. What a cool job. My job, I just coach hundreds of kids and ref a bunch of games and try and get 3 and 4-year-olds to listen to me. And I gotta do that tomorrow. At least I don't work early tomorrow. I go in at 10:30. And I really like the people I work with on Sundays. They're cool as hell. And like the type of coaching and like well, not even coaching, like I just oversee, like I'm in charge of the events. It's all like fun. It's not like competitive because it's like it goes up to like age 10. So we don't get like the parents that get pissed at us. Like there's one or two. There's always one or two parents, you know, at any young child sporting events that go a little nuts. But it's funny. It's nothing you can't handle. You don't hunt Gen 3 for the views, that for sure. Dude, I don't even hunt for views. I hunt because I fucking love shiny. Just kidding, I haven't shiny hunted in like 2 months. But I love older games. And I love sharing it with other people who care about it. I mean, that's why I started recording, because I'd like shiny hunting since since like 2010. I was like, dude, there's a community of this. Like, other people really like doing this. I want to share it with these people. So I did. 2 years later, got a channel. Some decent videos. I've met so many amazing people. I've made some really good friends through shiny hunting. It's weird, like how such a very niche, almost like introverted, keep to yourself hobby has made me meet very cool people. People I really like. People I get along with. Oh god, is my sister home? I think so. Is it just you? Okay. Hi. You want to play games with me? Okay. You miss escape rooms? Trying to do some more escape rooms. That sounds fun. Substituting for Junior or something else. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I could substitute. Yeah, Gen 8's pretty cool. Like, you can encounter... You can encounter so much. And yeah, Mitchell, having the archive is so fun. Like, you know how disappointing it'd be to find Shiny Raikou in Gen 3 and not be able to relive my... Okay, that being said, I hate my reaction. It sucks. It's embarrassing, but I don't care. I still love just, like, watching it, parts of it back. Like, I'm so glad. I genuinely... I'm not ashamed to say, I watch my own videos, just, like... Not all of them, but I just love watching my reaction because I just know how I felt and I know what was going on when I found the shiny. You really hunt Gen 2 through 5? Yeah, that's what... I mean, that's generally my preference, just 8192 games. Games? You play them? Dude, I play them. China, I don't think I've ever done a... No, yeah, no, I haven't done an escape room. I feel like I'd be like bang average at it. I know some people are well equipped, some not so much. I just shiny hunt instead. Watching yourself react will always be a little cringe. Dude, honestly, I don't really cringe at myself anymore. It was weird like my first couple videos. Some I'll cringe at. The Raikou I do, but then I also stopped caring because I genuinely freaked out. Other reactions, I laugh. Dude, if you watch my Gen 8 videos, all my Sword and Shield videos, I'm just like, is that shiny? That's shiny. And then there's like sparkles. I'm like, wait, is that shiny? That's all my Gen 8. And I just freaking laugh. And then, like, I feel like for the most part, my reactions like pretty standard. Like they're not over the top. Some are very like, I guess, just unenthusiastic. Like I got Shiny Palkia weirdly enough the day Diamond and Pearl remakes got announced. I just haven't uploaded it yet because right after I got it, I stopped caring about hunting. But I just stared at it. I was like, I wasn't sure if it was. Then it sparkled. I'm like, that's a Shiny Palkia. Like, that's my whole reaction. I thought you said average, not good, not bad. Yeah, dude, average. You uploaded Shiny Anorith. You found Shiny Anorith in Heart Gold? Wait. You can hunt fossil. Oh, wait. I feel like yeah, because there's. You can go revive fossils in Cinnabar, can you? Oh wait, did you get Anorith another way? Because I know a lot of people, if they do fossils in Fortunates and Diamond and Pearl, that's actually... I don't even think I've seen a fossil like that in Heart Gold. That sounds awesome. Oh no, Nelson, I didn't get shiny. Sorry, I figured I'd bait people saying that. Yeah, you took it down because you thought you sounded like a little girl. I don't think I've had a reaction like embarrass me. to take something down. Oops, I held down power too much. I've had very close calls. I remember one I think it's like my first pooch for Torchic. I remember the conversation I was having with someone. I was on a call and we were having a very like not controversial, but it's like probably shouldn't have been on YouTube, and it was like I was literally about to say something. I was like mid-sentence. I said something along like yeah, what I believe is, and then I just see the pooch come across the screen. Like I've had very close calls with saying embarrassing stuff. What's another one that I've had to mute? There's been a few. I'd have to think about them and watch some back. There's oh my god, if you guys there's one funny conversation. I don't know if you guys watch Sonic's Steve's Grovile. If you listen to him, he's talking about like orgies or something, or like just sexual things, because we were like all playing a game. We were playing like a game called like Cody's, and you had to like match words. And we were like trying to figure out if those two words were matched. And I remember the conversation. And then shortly after, he's like, "Oh, shiny Grovile!" And we're like, "Please leave this in the video." He's like, "I'm not gonna," and he did. So if you watch, that's the context to if you've watched his Grovile and Ultra Moon. That's what that conversation is. Yeah, Mitchell. Like I don't like. Like if you're embarrassed, then just don't watch your reaction. Just upload it and never watch it again. He whispered, "Oh my gosh," like 20 times. That was me with Raikou. I said, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." Then I was like, "I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run." Then I'm like, save, 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 save. And then I just like freaked out and just ended my recording. And then that was that. That was out of left field to you? Wait, what? What exactly? The Grovile conversation? That was so funny. Because, you know, he takes his video, like, he's a big YouTuber, man. Like, he has, like, professional videos and good quality. A lot of people watch him, and we're just talking about dumb shit, and we're like, please leave that in. He's like, no, I'm not gonna. And then he did. Yeah, the Steve thing. We had other... Because that game was... Oh, we prayed that he'd get a Roman like doing that. That game was really easy to hunt and play too. That was a lot of fun. Cody's is a really fun game. We spent some time doing that, but I never found anything. It's other embarrassing calls I've had. I've had some where I'm just saying dumb shit. I'm just like, oh, for my shiny Spoink. Remember that meme song of that dude? What was it? It was called "You Was at the Club," like that meme, like a couple of years ago. I was singing that on call with someone like 30 seconds before I got my shiny Spoink, and I muted it. Sonics is a big tuber in your mind. That's why you love his Twitch. He actually communicates to the chat. Never thought he's a cool dude. I consider like he's a good friend. He's actually been really helpful. He's been really good to me these past couple months. I've been going through a lot. He's been really great. I love Steve. He's like one of the nicest guys in the world. He's such a genuine person. Such a cool guy. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. You know the song. Yeah, I was singing that on call like a few, like a minute, like a couple encounters before my shiny spoink. Ooh, just got chest pain from stretching. Also, guys, I'm probably gonna end stream soon. I'm getting tired, so I'll probably do like, maybe like 10 more minutes. A bit earlier tonight, but I'm gonna be honest, I wanna go back. I wanna watch like Adventure Time or How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, Getty, we called like once, I think, maybe once or twice. I haven't been on calls with anyone for a while, at least like within the community. I mean, I'll chat, but I haven't really been on like major calls or anything. Well, to be fair, I haven't fucking hunted in like 2 months, so there's that. You making sounds back there? Don't worry, I'll probably finish up soon. Are you getting pillows? Okay. Yeah, Adventure Time. You started the. I'm on like season 4 right now. But I also really like How I Met Your Mother, and I just finished it like a month or so ago. But I kind of want to watch it again because I really like that show. Yeah, I was watching Adventure. I was actually that was the last thing I was doing before I started streaming. Well, I also ate dinner, and I'm like, all right, time for video games. You guys like video games? I don't. I've been playing too many. I've been playing. I play Mario Kart every now and then. I tried to complete the decks. I was working on completing the decks on one of my emeralds. Just for fun. Like, I'm not gonna do the stupid battle. Okay, it's not stupid, it's really cool. But I'm not gonna put in the effort to do the battle video method to like hunt a Johto starter. But I want to just complete a decks on my emerald. I haven't done any like casual playthroughs since December, dude. I did so many casual playthroughs last year. What did I play through? I played through Emerald. I did a solo run of Emerald with Shroomish. I played through Platinum with like Evolutions. I did a Fire Red playthrough. I played through Black. Played through Ultra Sun. I did another Gen 8 playthrough of Sword. Played through Explorers of Sky. And then I played through Soul Silver. So I pretty much did like every single generation. It was a lot of fun. Alright, have a good night, Consort. I'm probably going to finish up soon anyways. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, dude. I really like Parks and Rec too, Mitchell. I've only watched through that once. I've watched through Friends, God knows how many times. I've watched through The Office twice. Is that shiny? No. I watched through How I Met Your Mother like 3 times. I've watched through Parks and Rec once. Any other shows I'm missing? That like fall in that like general category. All your games aren't played through and you have no motivation to play them. I don't know if I'll be able to play. I mean, I'm barely finding motivation to hunt again. Just like what I associated hunting with is kind of made it hard for me to hunt these past couple months. I'm getting used to it and doing it again, but as I talked about earlier, like I'm at a point where like, dude, I've been going through shit and like I just need to keep busy. So seriously, just like mindlessly hunting doesn't relax me anymore. Like I just get too caught in my head. That's why I just like streaming. And yeah, streaming's cool. want these Reggies. I don't know. What I guess I'd have to do another file to do Regidrago. I don't know if I have the effort to do that. You've watched The Office and Parks and Rec on repeat a million times. Same with Adventure Time. You're not open to new shows, to be honest. I never really was for a while. Like, I usually like continuously have them on, but sometimes I like change them up. Like, I'd always just constantly have Friends on in the background, then Netflix was like, dude, fuck you. And I'm like, yet to get HBO Max. Like, it's very cliche, but I don't care, dude. Like, I will laugh at the same French jokes every time. It's not like that with The Office, though, for me, weirdly enough. Like, The Office is, like, in my opinion, hysterical the first time. And then, but it's either hysterical, then, like, it's just, like, not that funny afterwards. Whereas, like, Friends, for me, it's just, like, consistent, like, it's not over the top hysterical. It's just, like, mild humor, which makes it easier for me to find it funny every time. Like, I loved The Office the first time I watched through it, but then like I would watch it through another time. I'm like this is funny, but I'm not like cracking up. Poor old Netflix. Dude, Netflix is going down the hill so much. Like, they're losing it. Like, well, that's why they're making way more like Netflix originals, because they have to. Like, they're honestly smart in doing that. Like, they're getting ahead of the game, because every single, like, I mean, I've been saying this for like years, like, and now it's finally becoming a reality where like every TV network is pretty much going to have their own streaming service, and like TV's channels are just going to become obsolete. And so all of a sudden Netflix had everything. Now like these companies like who actually have the rights to the shows are like, hey, we kind of want to have this back. So like Netflix are getting smart in the fact that they're producing their own stuff. Like, they're getting ahead of the game. Like, they realize they're gonna lose rights to a lot of things, and so they're gonna start just becoming more of a producer and make their own stuff. And a lot of Netflix stuff is really good. A lot of stuff is terrible, but a lot of Netflix things aren't too bad. Friends is alright. I don't care how cliche it is by saying I like Friends. I really do. So are you like Parks and Rec? The humor doesn't get as old as The Office. Yeah, exactly. Parks and Rec. I've honestly, if I watch it again, I'm sure I'd enjoy it just as much. Yeah, I like the story to it as well. I watched through it a couple years ago now, like late 2019. It's a good show. But yeah, I think my top ones are probably How I Met Your Mother and Friends. I really like How I Met Your Mother. That's a good show. I like the characters in that show. The ones who made the game are changing the game. Exactly. Like, they could easily be like how Blockbuster was and just not be innovative and not try and change things. Like, it's seriously what they have to do to stay alive. Like, let's be honest, like, I don't know about you, but for the most part, like, I feel like people's like primary streaming service, like, no one's favorite is really Netflix anymore. Mine now is probably Hulu, and I don't have it, but I did used to have access to an HBO Max account last year. I really thought HBO Max was good. Hulu's really good. It just sucks that you get ads. I'm sure the NBC, the Peacock one will probably be decent. Obviously Disney Plus is great, but I don't watch too much Disney. But then I get a lot of stuff through Amazon Prime Video as well. Like, I get the original SpongeBob's on Amazon Prime Video, which is, I cherish that and love that. You get like the first 4 seasons of SpongeBob. Hulu and Peacock just for Parks and Rec. Wait. Oh, did Parks and Rec go off Netflix? Okay, Netflix is good for Avatar. That's about it. That's what I watch Netflix for. What else? I mean, Stranger Things. Whenever they make the next season of Stranger Things, that's what really gets me going for for Netflix. Pretty much that. I watched these Stranger Things twice last year. I really like that show. SpongeBob. Also, by the way, guys, it's been a little bit, so I'm gonna do like 5 more resets, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So thank you for hanging out. This has been a stream. I guess, well, it's been the second stream because the first one ate shit and died. So we made way less progress tonight, but that's cool because I didn't expect to be streaming for that long. But good time as always. I feel like I've hunted this so much already. But like we're only like 600, dude. Single hunting sucks. This is why I like cheating with multi-hunting. Especially these, dude, these resets are ass. Genuinely, if I couldn't stream this, like, if this was not the only thing I could stream, I would not be doing this. There is no way I would do a strong spawn hunt, like, off camera. Just, like, I hate the resets. If I wasn't talking to people, I'd go insane. Well, no, yeah, I did do it for Regidrago. I got to 2,000 and I fucking quit. I'm like, this is terrible. We're gonna be at 675, so I didn't even hit 300 tonight. But I kind of just wanna, like I said, I wanna watch a show or something, get like a drink, cause it's really not too late. But well, my sister wants to go to bed, and like I've explained, I'm like where I stream is quite near where she sleeps. But yeah, I'm trying to go to bed, watch some shows. I don't have to be up too early tomorrow. I don't start work till 10:30, so that's real nice. You were lucky you got Reggie lucky day one, or you wouldn't have continued. Yeah. I gave Regidrago a go. I was gonna do a race with someone, like we were gonna get all the Reggies because she hadn't hunted them in any game. She's like, oh, I want to hunt the Reggies too, and we fucking we dropped the Crown Tundra so fast. What do we do? I don't know what we went and moved on to afterwards. Oh, I just wanted. Oh, I wanted to go back to Snivy, and then I got Snivy early November. And she got Oshawott. And we did a little black and white DTQ with Oleg, which has since been abandoned, except for Oleg. How was the 30-minute drive this morning? Oh, were you here when I was talking about it? I didn't have work today. My boss called me this morning and was like, I was literally getting in my car. Like I got dressed, I packed all my snacks, all my stuff for the day. I was getting ready to leave. I was walking to my car. I had put all my stuff in my car. I was walking to it, getting ready to leave, and he's like, "Hey, it's raining too much. We're canceling for the day." So I went the fuck back to sleep. Also, this is going to be the last Regidrago, so thanks gamers for hanging out. You really chose to spend your Saturday night doing this, so I'm sorry. And let's get this last Regidrago in. Do we want to check it out? No. Wait, yeah, let's do it. Alright. I won't be able to set the switches. Are we sure we want to touch the dragon pattern? Zagged. Alright, let's see. Is it gonna be shiny? Dude, it's not. Dude, what are the chances? Alright. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. As always, I have a blast streaming. Whether you lurked, or you chatted, or you just listened to me chat shit about places in America. What else I talk about? Dude, I don't even remember what we just talked about. Shows? Yeah, we talked about shows? Something like that, but yeah. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I'll honestly probably stream tomorrow. But yeah. Stay safe. Remember to turn the stove off. Brush your teeth at least once a day, preferably twice. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, people.